Yes people, so welcome to another video. So today we're in for something a little bit different. We're in for legs today. So I feel like I've just been filming a lot of just back days and I've not done any for a while anyways, push days or any leg days this year for you guys. So thought I'd run you through what a typical leg day, which I do once a week at the moment. I do, like you've seen, a posterior day, which I've got a little bit of hamstring in, and obviously a leg day, which I'm going to show you today with some more hamstring. But this is predominantly more of a quad day, I'd say. So I'm going to take you through what a typical leg day is. Like I said, majority quad focused, just writing out my logbook. I'm going to start on some calves, because I know if I don't do calves at the beginning, I just won't do them at the end. So we're going to do some calves, a little bit of hamstrings, and then the majority of the workout is going to be quad. So stay tuned, and if you like the video, and like and follow for more. So before we get into this video, I just wanted to say I am now officially a Perform athlete. So if you did want to get yourself some Perform supplements, use code NEO25 or click the link in the description to save 25% off your order. Now, let's get into the video. So we are warming up on calves. So calves, like I said in the intro, is something that I, as well as many people, neglect. So starting a leg day with calves and not leaving them to the end is something that I have prioritized, and I feel like my calves are getting a little bit bigger. Granted, I am only doing 2 sets a week, but with proper intensity, like any other muscle group you would, they're starting to see a little bit of progression. So warming up on here, last week I'd done 120 for 13 reps, so I'm going to make our way maybe up to 140, 150, because the rep range on this is 2 sets so you've got 1 set of 10 to 15 and 1 set of 15 to 20, so a little bit of a higher rep set. So warming up on here, and then we'll get into hopefully the more fun stuff of the video. So we've now warmed up to one of 2 top sets. So we have a 25, 25 and a 20. That is 50, 70 on that side, and obviously another 70 on the other side, totaling 140. So yeah, like I said, 120 last week for 13, 20 kilo increase. Done 13 reps last week. So let's see how 140 moves. And yeah. So that is 20 kilos up and 12 reps, I think, or 11. Yeah, that's progression. So in the logbook, we are going to write 140, I think it was 12. So that is increase 10 kilos, 1 less rep. And that is how you track progress. So I'm going to do 1 more set, a little bit of a higher rep set of 15 to 20 reps, probably strip a 20 off and put like a 10 on maybe, or just keep 100 on, we'll see. But yeah, after this, moving on to a lying leg curl, and my gym has a new lying leg curl bit of equipment. It's basically Prime. If you know Prime, you can load the weight in the different shortened, lengthened or neutral range. So yeah, you're going to see that in the next clip, hopefully. So we are now on to hamstrings. So if I flip this round, there we go. Should be able to see the new leg curl. So this is what it is, and you can see on the side you have those 3 pins where you can load the weight. So with that being said, most muscles are stronger in the length and range, so I'm probably going to load the majority of the weight onto there. What one of my friends used to say was to load 80% on the length and range and 20% in the sort of neutral range. So that's what I'm going to do, and what I have been doing for 2 years now, since they told me that, and it's worked. So yeah, why fix it? So first time ever using this machine, so I'm going to slowly work up to what I think would be a top set and then go from there. But yeah, I'm going to warm up on this and then see how much we can get. Don't know if I'm in frame, but we'll roll with it. I've loaded up 70 kilos onto the leg curl. Feels a little strange, not gonna lie, but it will make do. So I don't know if you can see in the back, got 60 kilos on the top pin, roughly about 10%, 20%, which is about 12 kilos. So I've got a 10 on the first pin, or the middle pin. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. On the warm-up sets, the 60 kilos felt okay, but yeah. Oh, 9. So rep range on that was 8 to 12. So 9 is pretty much on that lower end of where we need to be, which isn't always a bad thing. We can always progress from there. So I'll note that down, 60 on the top, 10 in the middle, for 9 reps, so 70 in total. We'll do one more set of 12 to 15, so a lighter set. Again, always one top, one back off, typically anyway. But yeah, felt okay. Didn't rip a hamstring off my leg, which is always a good sign. So yeah. Right, so moving on to the pendulum. So this is something that I have swapped my hack squat for, only because when I had my lower back injury, this moved with my hips and there wasn't a lot of tension on my lower back, which obviously if you're trying to alleviate pain, that's going to be the most ideal thing to do. So since swapping this in for my hack squat, or instead of my hack squat, I've just kept this in, because I actually quite like it. So I've done 5 plates last week for 7 reps. That's on the lower end of my rep range on this. 6 to 10 is my rep range. So I'm gonna try same weight, and then gonna see if we can get more than hopefully 7 reps. So yeah, gonna warm up on here and see how it goes, because I have quite fragile knees. So I'm gonna have to use these bad boys. So you can see on there, these are my hard body sleeves. I have used probably for about 2-3 years now, and they're still intact, so they're holding up well. So yeah, gonna just slip these on and get onto the pendulum. Yes, people, so we have 5 plates, 5 platos on the pendulum. Warmed up and done 1 rep on 4 plates, and it felt like butter, to be fair. So yeah, hard body sleeves are on. I'm gonna get my belt actually, because I do need that. Unfortunately not a hard body belt, because I am broke. So I need to have a bit more income to get the stuff I want. But enough sob stories. We've got legs to train. So 5 plates are on, 7 reps last week, and let's see what we can do. Oh, come on. 5. 6. Come on. 7. Oh. Fucking hell. 2 stars. That was a grinder. But I didn't want to not beat last week. So that's 8 with 100. Yeah, seeing that physical logbook, having 100 kilos for 7, really does, for me, motivate me to want to push those numbers week in, week out. Seeing something written down for me, not just on my phone, on an app, seeing something physically there for me to beat, motivates me so much more than seeing something on my phone or an app. And that's one thing that I will say about this off season so far. Using a logbook for the first time in about 2-3 years, I've consistently beat last week's numbers, and it's showing in my physique, hopefully. And I've got a year off this year to grow. If I'm consistently hitting those numbers and progressing each week, I don't see why I can't be the best that I can be. So logging your workouts is a major key to my success, basically, this off-season so far. If you're ever complaining about why you're in a plateau and why you're still small after 1, 2, 3 years of lifting, watch my last rep on that squat, and you can see the amount of effort I'm putting in to every set. If you're not looking like that, or your last reps aren't looking like that every set, that's why you're not growing. Make every set and every rep that you do count. Put everything into each workout you do. And within 6-12 months, you're gonna see a drastic change in your physique if you're putting that much effort in, day out, in and outside of the gym, with training, food, sleep, if all of your sets look like that, you're going to look back in a year's time at a completely different person. So make every set and every rep count that you do in the gym. So after the pendulum, we are moving into a leg press. So if I flip this round, we have, again, another new bit of equipment to come through into the gym, which is the Gym Leco 45-degree leg press. So again, I've swapped this. Actually, no, I'll tell a lie. This is the first time using this. I've been using, I don't know if you can see this one down here, the hip press, Gym Leco hip press, as it's been a lot easier on my lower back. But today, it's not actually feeling too bad. So I thought I'd risk it and try to show off to you guys on YouTube my leg press. So on a Cybex pivot press or a squat press, before I hurt my back, I got 11 plates each side, which, not including the machine, was 440 kilos. So that's what twinged my lower back. I got that for 7, I believe. So now doing a 45-degree leg press, like I said, which I haven't done for about, I want to say 7 to 8 weeks. I've not done a 45-degree leg press. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I've got 200 kilos on. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. 200 kilos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 200 kilos on for a, I say warm up. This might be a top set. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. But like I said, I'm not expecting miracles to happen because it's my first time trying this leg press. But it's really smooth and it's all right on my knees actually, to be quite honest. So yeah, I'm gonna try this and see how it goes. So one top set of 6 to 10, a back off of 10 to 15. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go up from that because I've nearly hit the top of my rep range, so I'm going to throw another plate on. So I now have 240 on the leg press. Let's see how this goes. There we go. 1. Come on. Oh, I think that was 7. I think I lost count after 3rd or 4th rep, but felt my lower back twinge a very slight bit. Could have got maybe one more rep, but I don't want to push it because, yeah, I actually want to walk tomorrow. But baseline numbers, 240, I think 7. Not too bad. This isn't the best angle. A little bit of a squeeze in this area, but we're moving on from a leg press to a single leg press. So any single leg variation, yeah, go for it, man. Any single leg variation. So whether it's a split squat, Smith split squat, Bulgarian split squat, a single leg press, anything that's gonna predominantly do a bit of glute and quad is the objective, basically. So this is perfect. There's a lot of glute that you can get in this machine. So just one set with 2 rest pause sets for this. Then we've got a leg extension to finish and a bit of abs to call it a day. So I've done 77 kilos on this last week for 8 reps. So we'll see what we can do. Like I said, we've got 2 rest pauses. So we'll do my right leg first, because that's my weakest leg. And then we'll match it with my left. So let's get into it. Oh. If I can't get into it. Oh. Oh. That's 9, so that's 1 up. Count to 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and we go again. 1, 2, go. Another 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and last time. 1, 2. No way. 2. Oh, so we're done. Oh God. So we're done. 9, 3, and 2. Those sets are just there to increase intensity without having to load a mass amount of weight onto a joint. So keeping those sets fairly fast but intense. So you see we've got 20 seconds in between those rest pauses. That is what a rest pause is. You can take 10, 20, 30 seconds, as long as you're pushing that intensity each set and each rep, you should be all right. So literally just one set, each leg with those rest pause sets, and then onto leg extension. Oh, so another new bit of equipment that this gym has is a leg extension. So again, similar to Prime, where you can load it in the different strength profiles, we should say, of the movement. So I've loaded, like I said, at the beginning of the video, on the leg extension, 80% of the weight on the length and range, so it'll be harder to push off, and it will lighten off at the top, and 20% in the middle, so the consistent sort of range of the movement. So yeah, again, I think I've got enough weight on here for a top set of 10 to 15, and then a back off of 15 to 20, again with those rest pause sets like you saw on the single leg press. So yeah, warming up on this doesn't feel the greatest. As you can see, it wobbles a bit because it's not bolted down, and yeah, anyway, enough complaining. We'll see how we go. So like I said, 10 to 15, hopefully aiming for, oh. Again, on that lower end of the rep range, but it will do. So what's that, 100 for 11. Baseline numbers, again, set for this new machine, and we'll try and beat those numbers next week, because that's what progression is all about. So one more set, and then pretty much done. So after leg extensions, that is the final leg movement we're gonna do today. So finishing up on just some lower abs, and then we are going to get home, get some food. So that is it. So that is it for today's workout. Hope you guys enjoyed. A little bit different because previously just been training upper, so hopefully it was useful to see an insight of one of my lower body days. So as always, if you like the video, subscribe and comment, please, because it helps me out a lot. So yeah, if you enjoyed, like the video and subscribe for more.